Hey, what's up everyone? Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye here, and I have 5 reasons why you should own some type of wide-angle lens. This is a Tamron 15-30, it's not a review for it, but here are some key reasons on why you should own that wide-angle lens, and it'd be a key piece of tool in your arsenal. A wider-angle lens will help you tell more of a story. It gives you more of a perspective on everything that's going on. Think more environmental photography, documentary photography. For example, if you're doing some street stuff, if you see someone who looks pretty much down on their luck or something like that, and they're kind of like sitting by themselves in the city and people are moving by them, that can really tell a lot of shot instead of just being, very close up on the person taking a portrait. Getting a wider angle, something more, and even going like ultra wide to really show a lot more in the frame than you normally could, can very much tell a story than just being tight on someone. Wide angles are also very key for the type of things that you shoot and the type of genre and niche. I feel like it's very key for events, weddings, landscapes, interior, real estate, street photography, and even nightscape and astrophotography. I feel like it's a key thing because you're able to get a shot where you normally couldn't for the most part. If you're in a very tight environment, some of these weddings and events you're able to get that extra room, that extra perspective and spread just by using a wide angle lens, and that can really help get a shot for you. Having a wider angle on a crop sensor is actually very key in my opinion. I feel like that's one of the first things you should get when you pick up a crop sensor camera. For example, this is the Canon 80D with the Tamron 10-24 version 2 lens. This shot you're seeing right here is at about 18 millimeters. That on a crop sensor, you'd probably get like right here, right up in my face. You wouldn't see any of this, but because of the versatility of this, you're able to expand a lot more. So on a crop sensor where you're already getting that 1.5 Nikon, 1.6 times crop on Canon, this allows you more freedom to get something a little bit more realistic and avoid the crop on a normal lens. And this is very key in street photography, and that is to get closer to your subject. Getting closer to your subject, it forces yourself to get more personal to what they're doing and what story you're trying to tell. And I feel like it's key because that'll really open you up for a lot of things out in the photography world and in the way you're shooting, and will definitely help out your confidence. A wider angle like this can also really help expand spaces, make things a bit more interesting, and give you some really cool lines, some cool sky photos, the way clouds move, starscapes and everything like that. It can really open up a lot of different perspectives on things, and I think through these 5, I've covered that a ton. But one thing I wanted to note is that I'm not really covering this for vloggers, but this is a vlogger option as well. Wide angles are very great for vlogging, but the one thing is also the mistake of buying wide angles just because it helps landscape photos, which it's good to have a wide angle lens for photos, but that's not necessarily just what they're used for. You can get fantastic landscapes with 70-200, and even the compression will look better, all depending on what you're trying to do. So don't think of wide angle lenses as just landscape lenses. That's absolutely not the truth. They're very versatile, and I think very key in someone's camera bag. So these are my 5 reasons on why a wide angle lens is something you should own. But let me hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you own a wide angle lens? Why do you? Or why don't you? Why didn't you include one in your bag? And what other tips do you have and reasons why one should own one? There's a lot out there. These are the 5 basic ones that stick out to me. Let me know what you think down below.